The Environment Agency is known for its work in flood protection and regulating to protect the environment. As part of its responsibilities for flood protection, we are a Category 1 responder. That means we're responsible for warning and informing the community. To be able to do this well, we need to plan, prepare, respond. This particularly occurs at the local level, where we need to work with local communities, local authorities, to help them to be better prepared, to give them the information they require, and to also help them to recover from anything that flood or environmental incidents might throw at them. Part of that communication is being able to have people at the local level working with them to provide that information.
Across the Environment Agency's various areas, the incident structure is exactly the same. This means that in the roles for communications, if you are a communications officer, you can go to any of those areas and will know exactly what to do, because the roles will be the same, the responsibilities will be the same, and the tools will be the same.
As an area communications officer, you may be based remotely or you may be based in the incident room. The key tasks of an area communication officer are to speak to the media yourself and write press releases, and to use social media channels to update and inform people of what's going on. We can also monitor social media channels so we can find out more information about what people are saying. Every day during an incident can be different. One day you may be in the incident room, but you won't be on your own. You'll be guided by your comms and engagement cell lead. They'll give you a handover, they'll explain what the current situation is and what your job is to do. During your shift, you may be doing a number of things. These could be including writing things for social media, arranging a briefing for your interview spokespeople. You may be speaking to people in the incident room to find out what's actually going on. Your role means that you will be required to work closely with the national teams and make sure that those national messages are focused for the local audiences.
There are two locally facing roles for APHA in an incident. The external communications lead, who would work with the forward operating base, which is where the incident is run from, and also the press officer at the infected premises if one is required. And the press officer at the infected premises role is to deal with media on site if media turn up at the infected premises. They don't always, of course. This role is particularly scalable, that if you have multiple outbreaks in infected premises, then you would need more than one press officer. You might need people at every site.
Yeah, what we're trying to do in terms of getting people involved in incident communications is create a community of excellence and really good practice. So that's kind of online tools and resources, things like we've got a Yammer group. We've also got a SharePoint site which we want people to get onto to use pretty much as their library or their kind of Bible of stuff, for instance. And also we're doing some classroom learning, because actually we love people in incident communications in Defra Group to be amongst the best in Whitehall at incident response.